All right, we're here at CIU. We just showed you all the press conference. This is a new project here in the North Columbia area, and we have two leaders from this area to explain a little bit more about what this means for us as millennials and upcoming business owners and next generation and future leaders of the community. We have Pastor Melvin and Pastor Wigfall here. Can y'all tell us a little bit what did they not get to say to millennials? Because other than this camera, we weren't really here, right? But we are in need of the opportunities of these type of projects. We don't know the type of things going on. So what does this mean for small business owners and investors and people that are trying to? Maybe I'm 28. I'm in the 5th year of my business, right? What does this mean for me?
Well, when CIU began to move in this direction under the new leadership of Dr. Smith, one of the things he talked about on the campus was really, as far as the students are concerned, is providing opportunities for them. They're millennials as well, practical opportunity and skills that they could actually grow and find training outside of the campus. One of the things they've done, they're in a multi-million-dollar project where they're building a business and IT center. And from the community, our concern has been, are we going to be able to utilize that business and IT center for the community to really provide training, to help us to gain jobs and get the skill set? And they said a resounding yes, we will be able to do that because CIU, I think there's been that bubble between the community and the school. And so we're trying to burst that bubble to allow the resources that are on the community to be able to be utilized by, that on the campus could be able to utilize by the community. So our concern is that, millennials from the toddlers all the way up to the seniors, we want to create platforms and opportunity for them to grow, to develop. So we want to utilize this new IT center, this built IT center, as well as they have an entrepreneurship program here on this campus where they're looking for opportunities to really develop the community and the communities, the families around the community to really benefit from these training, these tools that they have. And so I've been talking to the leadership there about what does that look like in the near future of having the millennials and the family members that are in this area, that it's pretty low income. Education has always been a challenge here. What does that look like with your vision? And they're open to it. We're communicating. We're talking. One of my goals is to get students off of the campus to actually work in the community, so that with all the theory that they're gaining on campus, they're learning practical skills and experience in ministry as well as marketplace opportunities and platforms. So the coalition that we've collected and gathered together, we have different skill sets, but we're always looking for others. We want to get out in the community to see what are the skill sets that are in these families. We have a lot of them, workers, been working and so forth, and we want to try to be a bridge and connect and see how the skill that's already there, that's been, they've been working in their silos and, take care of their families. How can we get that over and across to our millennials and the training that they're looking for? So we really feel like we're building bridges and networking so that can happen. So that's what our hope is. Personally as a pastor, and Pastor Glenn can attest to this as well, we love to get students from CIU and from all the other colleges to come work with us, not only as far as at the church, but community engagement. We have gardens and so forth. We have programs and so forth that they're gaining this great experience while they're learning, while they're studying, that they can get a leg up and begin to really, when they launch out, it's not just theory, but they have that hands-on experience that they'll need when they go forward in their careers.
Absolutely. So as far as that was first of all, that was a lot just now. That was a lot, and I say that to say that the theory is all we've had at this point. At this point of our lives, most of it is untried. So with the IT departments, with the entrepreneurship programs, how do people from this community, because CIU tends to attract a lot of out of state.
Yes.
Just honestly.
Yes. Yes.
How do people in this community get access to the training and things like that obviously are being offered here? What do they do?
Well, I think that's, I guess, part of my role working at CIU and being in the community is kind of be a liaison to get the information out, to let them know what's going on here on campus, because a lot of people, they've never been on this campus before. And so they don't even know what treasures are here, what opportunities are here. And I think CIU is at a place where they're saying, "Hey, come, we'll go," and so forth. And so I think my role, and I think Pastor Wigfall's role, as we're serving the community, is try to make those connections happen as best we can, and invite people at the table to say, and even the millennials say, "Hey, what do you need?
Right.
What are you looking for? Let's see what we can do to help you to accomplish that with the resources that we have available." Because people don't know.
Absolutely.
They don't know.
Absolutely. I believe that if you start looking around the landscape of Columbia, what you're going to find is that CIU is becoming more visible.
Yes.
Is attracting not only millennials to the campus, but attracting millennials to the programs that are being offered. And I'm a CIU graduate, and so I venture to say that as I watched things evolve here in the school, what I've seen is that we become more millennial minded.
Yeah.
We are certainly a school that's representing those millennials who have creative ideas and energies that they want to make productive in their lives and in this community. I think after today, you're going to see a greater interest in CIU. After today, you're going to see a greater interest and an attraction to people who are saying, "Hey, the door is open for community development on that North Monticello project. Who can we contact? How can we be a part?" Stop up on CIU. The word is going to be buzzing everywhere. The area churches are going to be filled with enthusiasm. You're going to see a lot of influx. Our millennials that are part of our church are being a part of this by way of the projects that CIU would sponsor to help us to draw attention to this community. And you saw all of our officials here today saying that they are behind us 100% to make this project happen. So it's again an open door, and it's time to develop. So we say, come on in, let's get to work. Amen.
For more information, is there any website, anything like that, or what do they Google? Where do they need to look for? Office of.
You can use CIU.edu, www.ciu.edu, to get more information about CIU itself. Our coalition, we don't have a website yet, but I think
Make contact with us.
you can make contact with us through CIU. And I work here, so that's once that information goes through and requests are made, they'll forward it to me in my department, and so we'll be in contact with anyone who's interested. The other thing I want to mention, the president had mentioned, he talked about the increase in enrollment. Part of that is due to, one, their direction and movement and investing in business. We have a business program, and so we have a lot of students coming in for that purpose. Because we're not just ministering on the churches or even overseas, which is what we're known for. But we want students to come to gain the information, the training, and the knowledge so that they can work in the marketplace. And so that's why the business center and the entrepreneurship and all that emphasis is taking place, because we're reaching out to millennials and entrepreneurs and those who feel like that's their calling, that's their area. And so I think what we're trying to provide in addition to that is practical training, practical opportunities with our associations, letting them work with people, and to really grow in that area that they're interested in. So call CIU, www.ciu.edu. If you're interested in the business aspect or the millennial aspect, just give us a call and we'll definitely receive and work
Point
with
you in
you.
the right direction.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
From the horse's mouth.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you for your time.
Quite well.
Appreciate it.